The Supreme Court's decision to overturn Jacob Yafai's 20-year sentence for misappropriation while upholding a 2-year sentence for abuse of office highlights the complex relationship between law, accountability, and public perception in Papua New Guinea. From a legal standpoint, the ruling demonstrates the crucial role of the Supreme Court as a corrective body. Appeals exist precisely to ensure that convictions are supported by strong legal reasoning and sufficient evidence. If the court determined that the misappropriation charges were not properly proven under the law, then overturning those convictions reflects the principle that justice must be grounded in legal certainty rather than public pressure.
Mr. Yafai was convicted for 4 counts of misappropriation and 1 count of abuse of office. He then filed his appeal in the Supreme Court on the 4 counts of misappropriation and 1 count of abuse of office. The Supreme Court then heard his appeal and found that there were certain errors in the judgment on verdict that found him guilty for misappropriation. Therefore, the Supreme Court had overturned the decision on conviction decision, stating that there were certain errors of fact that the National Court judge had made, especially when it came to Mr. Yafai's conduct, and that he was not the person that had verified the claim of Mr. Baraka, and that it was another officer within the Department of Finance, and not Mr. Yafai, which was the main reason why Mr. Yafai was convicted in the first place. And that is why the Supreme Court had overturned the decision of the National Court. In terms of the decision for...
However, the decision also raises serious concerns about accountability in cases involving large amounts of public money. The K41.8 million involved in this case represents significant national resources. For many citizens, the dramatic reduction of a 22-year sentence to potentially just 2 years may appear inconsistent with the gravity of the alleged wrongdoing. This perception risks weakening public confidence in the justice system, particularly in a country where corruption has long been viewed as a major barrier to development. The case also highlights systemic weaknesses in how financial crimes are investigated and prosecuted. When high-profile cases collapse on appeal, it often reflects deeper issues such as flawed investigations, weak prosecution strategies, or gaps in legislation. These shortcomings can undermine years of anti-corruption efforts.
For abuse of office, the Supreme Court stated that our appeal was dismissed and that the conviction was not dismissed for abuse of office for counts of no longer conviction of guilt against Mr. Yafai. Mr. Yafai is grateful for such a conviction. The sentence of the National Court was that he was given 20 years for misappropriation and 2 years for abuse of office. The Supreme Court now has overturned the decision on misappropriation, which means that the sentence for misappropriation must also be set aside, which is 20 years, and the remaining 2 years is still there. However, the Supreme Court decided not to make a decision on the sentence because they prefer that Mr. Yafai continues appeal on sentence, which is already filed an appeal on sentence, and then the Supreme Court can then deal with it at that time, meaning that it's still open for...
Ultimately, the Yafai ruling should not only be viewed as a legal outcome, but as a call for institutional reform. Stronger investigative procedures, clearer financial governance frameworks, and more effective prosecution of complex financial crimes are essential if Papua New Guinea is to maintain public trust in its justice system. Without these reforms, cases like this risk reinforcing the perception that powerful individuals can evade meaningful consequences, a perception that remains one of the most damaging challenges to democratic governance in PNG.
Discretion. If the court is going to, in regards to the 20 years, will definitely be removed because the conviction for the 20 years is now being overturned. But in terms of the 2 years, the Supreme Court may decrease it or maintain it. How the Supreme Court now didn't want to make a decision on the 2 years today.